Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer. How are you guys? Let's see what's going on with your energies. Yeah, so we have someone a little stressed here. Yeah, someone wants to initiate, but someone's kind of stressing out over it. Yeah, it's Initiate of Wands. Somebody wanted to initiate a conversation. They want to start something. Could be a little unfounded fear, just a little anxiety. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it has to do with someone's pride getting in the way. Now, wonder if this is, could be someone here who regrets not going after someone, but it has to do with goals, ambitious, someone who takes pride. So someone has regret, I feel, for something here. I know their pride either got in the way or they didn't provide something. Yeah, so we have, and it could be unfounded fear to do with it, but it has to do with this Nine of Cups. Someone's being careful what they wish for. You know, this is where a person never got what they wanted. Somebody didn't give someone what they wanted. It looks like a commitment because it has to do with a person who I feel like they want to initiate a conversation, or they have, and either their pride got in the way or they felt they couldn't provide, or they wouldn't make a commitment. Yeah, because someone didn't get what they wanted. We have a person in their head. So this is someone who made a decision. It was some sort of judgmental energy. Yeah, and there we have people. So there's people here. I don't know if it's someone got people chasing them because they can provide, but this is often someone learning. See, this has to do with learning, but it's also a person who can be kind of cold and judgmental. So I think someone made a bad decision they regret. I feel like they initiated and then didn't give the person what they wanted, or they didn't get what they wanted because their pride got in the way. It's one or the other, but there's people here. Yeah, there's some people talking, gossiping. Yeah. But yet they're learning something. There's some kind of good news here. So let's see what it is. Let's have a look at this. Get rid of that deck. I'll use this one. Let's have a look at the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so this has to do with making a commitment. See, this is someone who initiated something, or they gave someone the impression there was going to be a commitment. But this is about an opportunity. It's about planting the seed. It's about going down a particular path, right? Which is some sort of commitment. Someone regrets not making a commitment, but they initiated it. Yeah, this is someone who kind of put on the brakes here. See, this has to do with someone here put on the brakes. But you know what's so interesting now is because they've learned something. They've been talking to people. Yeah, it could be someone who gets chased because they are someone who can provide. It's a very common energy, but I feel this person's now feeling determined to succeed. See, it has to do with I think their pride got in the way. They felt they couldn't give someone the attention that they needed, or they couldn't provide for them. But yeah, it looks like it's someone who is now determined to succeed. See, it has to do with what they're hoping to achieve. They're trying to achieve something now. Yeah. Now, if you are the person who offered this pentacle to start something, and this person kind of went for it and then put on the brakes, now they're taking another look where they have to initiate. So it's one or the other. But I feel with the Six of Wands, it's pride. It's about being able to provide, but it's also an energy of goals and achievements, what somebody hopes to achieve. Yeah, we got a person going to come in. It's about, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a couple people here. I see the energy of 3. So I do think this is somebody swooping in and taking an opportunity, but another person regrets putting on the brakes, not committing, because now there's another person coming in. Yeah, you got a person coming in here, and I do feel it's an energy of some of you are going to start getting some attention here. Oh my goodness. There's an energy of 3. Let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's about someone making another person happy. See, some of you got a new person coming now. This person's now seeing things very clearly. So I do feel it has to do with learning some kind of truth. They're learning. There's another person coming in. So now this person feels that they need to kind of hurry up and take control of the situation. They're losing control. So like I say, I feel they initiated, or it's a new person initiating. But it's who initiated. Let's have a look at this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all about interest, investing. So there's interest. So it's somebody here learning about what someone's interested, or learning that they're interested, or they're learning it from other people. They're interested in someone else now. Yeah, and this is often what happens when someone won't commit. The other person puts on the brakes, and it could be where the person who wanted this commitment didn't get it, and they put on the brakes, and now another person's coming in. See, it's about new. There's new coming in. This is someone learning that there's someone new, but they see this very clearly. Yeah. Cancer. This could be yourself. You maybe put on the brakes because someone wouldn't commit. Now they regret. Yeah, it has to do with putting in effort, building. See, putting in some kind of effort. Someone here's learning something here about this. See, they're seeing it clearly, but they know, I feel from talking, they've learned something from people that you're starting something new. Somebody here could be a new job or something too. Like I see that. It could be a new job here for some of you. Yeah, and you can see manifesting. So we have this energy of manifesting, communication. It's about manifesting something new, getting out, being more social. It's going to be a workplace situation, but it's really about someone putting in effort, building. See, it's about planting the seed and building. So there's some of you could just have a couple of things going on. This could be anyone here, but it has to do with someone who's, I feel, speaking truth in someone's intentions. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it has to do with buildings. It has to do with someone building their house, home, a foundation, some kind of truth. This is someone learning this. Yeah, it's a person who, I feel it's about someone achieving, somebody who's achieved some goals. So I feel what you're hoping to achieve, Cancer, is, I think you got a person who probably regrets not committing, unless it's yourself, or you had some unfounded fear about this person and decided to put on the brakes because there is a new person. I mean, I see this new person. This is someone coming in, giving. See, it's about getting attention. If someone wasn't giving you any attention and they wouldn't commit, it looks to me like you're out of here. Like just literally. Yeah, but look at this. See, this is about multiple opportunities, things speeding up. Someone's in a hurry. They're determined to succeed. See, this is someone with goals. They're ambitious. They want this to happen. It's planning, preparing, and hoping. Someone's coming in very positive, hoping for the best. So there's new. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this person here, this Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Empress. This is someone knowing someone's open. This is the start of something new. There's a new person. I see opportunity coming in. Someone's been there, done that. Anyone who doesn't want to commit, see you later. That's what I feel is happening. But it is about determination to succeed, right? Goals, ambitious. So, yeah, that's a whole new cycle. There may have been something on and off where someone wouldn't put on wouldn't commit. Someone's putting on the brakes, definitely, but it's about moving forward, a cycle ending, a new romantic cycle's beginning. So this is all about timing. See, I see busy, things speeding up, and timing. Yeah, something to do with the timing. Let's have a look at the Sun. The Sun. Why is the Sun here? Yeah, this is someone feeling very confident. Lots of self-control and confidence. Someone taming the beast. See, they want to get it going. They want to be in a hurry. But it's all about interest in investing. It's somebody you're trying to be patient. Yeah, trying to be a little patient here. But it's whether someone's actually interested. And that's an energy of someone making a commitment where you know they're interested. So this person knows you're interested, that you're open. If you are the feminine energy. Now, if you're the masculine and you're coming in towards this person, it's about going on a date for starters. It's often someone picking someone up, taking them home. Very positive, somebody who wants things to go in their favor, seeing someone in a very favorable light too, see? But I feel someone's learning this. That's why I feel there's someone here who I feel made some kind of judgment or decision, and now they regret it because now there's other people. Yeah. Manifesting new. Someone who has everything they need to manifest their desire. See, there's this desire to manifest this. I think this is somebody going to try to actually come in to me. It looks like somebody wanting another chance, a do-over. And there's going to be truth about building, something to do with building a foundation or building a home. It's about working too. Someone learning. It could be someone who's working from home or they're building homes. I don't know. But it's all about, there's a reason to celebrate. Like there's some kind of good news. So it has to do with putting in effort as well. But it's all about the foundation. It's all about someone coming in right and building a foundation by speaking some kind of truth. But someone's learned that I feel some of you have a new person. So and this is someone I feel confident now. So I would have to say if this is someone who put on the brakes with you because they wouldn't commit, they likely regret it and want another chance. Yeah, see, it's about getting together, doing things together, people collaborating. See, people talking, collaborating, getting together. They're trying to manifest this. To me, it looks like they're trying to make this happen. But it's everything this person's learning. And it is about speaking truth, integrity, honesty. See the things you have in common, compatibility, they're learning. So, I mean, it could be just this person themselves in this energy, but I feel there's multiple opportunities, things speeding up, where someone's now putting on the brakes because another person won't commit. Or there's unfounded fear that someone may have, maybe even being around other people. We'll see. Let's have a look at this. This is often good news, is people getting together. Yeah, I do see someone being a little flirty, playful, youthful. Yeah, so someone flirting with someone here. Yeah, here, talk to me, focus on me. Someone in that social, somebody is flirting with someone here, being a little playful. This is often someone who communicates very positive. But I wouldn't be surprised there's someone here putting on the brakes because someone's here for a good time, not a long time. So really watch out for that energy because it has to do with the things you have in common or these people. I think there's definitely people talking, collaborating, getting together. But there's someone here who's kind of being flirty, playful, maybe younger. But it's often just someone who flirts and they kind of come in out of the blue and they're kind of flirty. So that's what I feel is happening here. But this is often someone who doesn't stick around. So I don't know if someone's coming in to tell you a truth about someone, but it is about new, and I'm seeing happiness here. What is this King of Swords intentions? What is their intentions? To take a leap of faith. Yeah, they are looking before they leap. See, they're reflecting on this, but it's about taking a leap of faith. I mean, it could be someone telling you there's some kind of a risk here. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, this is someone doing a lot of thinking. See, they're looking at there's a risk here. I don't know if this is someone going to tell you the truth. Now, it could be because someone's involved with someone else, but because I see the multiple opportunities. This is about gaining momentum, things speeding up. But I do see someone who's been there, done that. Somebody who will not commit, been there, done that, putting on the brakes. This is, I feel, the Empress taking back their power. I feel we have a person who was kind of made some kind of judgment. I feel they regret a decision they made. Now, it's more than likely if they chose another person, this is someone who likely didn't stick around here for the good times, right? Someone youthful, young, playful. Often it's a person who's not ready for any kind of commitment. So interesting. Turn of events. Yeah, but it's about getting together and gathering, doing things together. So if you have someone who never wanted to spend time with you, never wanted to do anything, this is where I would say the feminine has taken back their power by putting on the brakes because somebody won't make a commitment. In other words, they're likely not reliable. Yeah. But I also see this energy here of two people who have absolutely nothing in common. So someone made a bad decision. See, I wouldn't be surprised someone chose somebody younger and they found only to find out, see, truth, that they had absolutely nothing in common. And there may have been a little manipulation, a little flirting, where someone's like, here, focus on me, talk to me. It's all about me. Let's have a look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, it's a situation didn't serve. This is someone who didn't have someone's best interest at heart, so they're willingly releasing. See, this is interesting because I think this is, and it could be a mutual friend. See, a friend of a friend, a mutual friend, somebody flirting with someone. Talk to me, focus on me, but they didn't stick around, or they're just, you're all in the same social circle. But it is a person here releasing this. See, letting this go. It is what it is. It wasn't meant to be. See, it's someone who didn't stick around. So some of you, either you have dealt with that, or it's this person who made the bad decision. Yeah. As soon as I said that, yeah, it has to do with the decision. Too many people involved. See, everyone talking about it. Too many people involved. Or someone was involved with too many people. But there's something good coming out of this because they have learned something. And I do think someone's coming in to tell you the truth. They see things very clearly now. So they'll likely want to talk and clear something up, or they're cutting somebody out here. Yeah. More than likely. It's just not meant to be. Yeah, someone who's just not right. See, it's an energy of someone who, I think this person just made a bad decision. And I do see an energy of someone who doesn't commit, someone who's not ready for marriage, commitment. Yeah, here for a good time, not a long time, It doesn't mean this person's bad. They just somebody who didn't stick around. I think this is someone who chose someone, and you might know them. They could be in your social circle, or someone who knows someone, acquaintances, whatever. But can I say they're manifesting something new now? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. See, it's someone getting attention, someone chasing after someone, maybe giving them unwanted attention. Often this is someone who gives somebody unwanted attention, but to me it looks like someone chasing after someone here, someone who's not right. But whoever they are the person who made the decision. Now they're looking at this and they're obviously seeing things different, and they want another chance. This is someone who should have committed when they had the opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, and some of you are feeling beat up. This is where I feel some of you have just given up. See, you're just giving up, putting this behind, and now you have another person coming in. This person doesn't want you to come together with someone. Now, I don't know if they have something they want to tell you about this person coming in. It could go that way. So, yeah. Tell me about Justice. Yeah, it's an energy of curious. See, this is someone who, I think we have a person here, someone who didn't tell someone the whole truth. They kept things to themselves. To me, it looks like it wasn't fair, and it wasn't meant to be, but it is what it is. So, it's all about letting this go. I also see someone's pride got in the way. See, this is where I feel this is a game. It's whether someone can actually provide, or if they just, someone playing the field, if you don't give me attention or give me what I want, I'll get it somewhere else kind of energy. Because someone here wasn't telling someone everything. So it could be this person wanting to now tell the truth that they didn't tell you. Someone was chasing them, giving them unwanted attention. Or they chose another person who didn't stick around. Because I do feel there was a little bit of manipulation, mischievous energy, where this person they either didn't tell you everything, or it's this other person. Yeah. So I feel but I feel some of you have got new, see, manifesting. Cancer, you're manifesting what you want here. So I do think you wanted to be with this particular person. Now this King of Swords, this could be someone giving advice, or someone in your social circle just telling you. Okay. So it's about listening to this. But it's also saying you have everything you need to manifest your desires, but be careful of someone who manipulates, okay? Be careful of manipulation, because that's where, I feel like, it's like I don't know if maybe you're the one who tried to start something and you took control of a situation, but I feel like you feel at some point here, you're just looking back, you just feel like giving up on love even altogether because of these situations. Taking back your power. See, this is I feel the feminine taking back their power. I'm out of here. Been there, done that. End a cycle. If you've dealt with something on and off and a person, they kept putting on the brakes, it never, you see, it's something that just doesn't go anywhere. It's like going in circles. So feeling like giving up, putting it behind, and then in comes something new. So yeah, see, letting someone know that you're open and available. I feel like someone's maybe finding out that you're, got new coming in. And if you aren't aware of new coming in, because it's about, the magician is about being aware. So I feel this is somebody talking to people, finding out they're aware that you're open to other offers and opportunities. Yeah, I see a King of Wands here too. Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio energy, or just a person who's confident and bold. See, it's a person going to come after you. But I do feel this is someone who may have, I feel, at some point, put on the brakes. They may have actually cut you out and chose another person. I see that here for some of you. But I feel for a lot of you, what's happening is you have taken back your power. You've got a new person coming in who's bold and confident. They're chasing after you. See? And you're just going to sit here to receive. So I do feel like you've got someone who's interested. They're curious. They're talking to people. But yet there's this other person. So if by any chance you know what this is and it's just one person that you are aware of, okay? Like I say, it's just someone talking to people, trying to find things out, to learn something. But like we have a person who makes a move. They want to connect with somebody, but they're just curious. They don't really know where it's going to go. So it's also about yourself being confident about whether you want to be with this person or whether you're going to, not stick around. It goes that way too, but I really feel like you're about to get some attention here because someone's not giving you any and they don't commit. Yeah, we got a person about to reach out. So it's an energy too of also not settling for breadcrumbs, right? That's what it's all about. But yeah, you're about to receive. This is a little test. I feel someone's coming in, but I definitely feel like you got a couple people. And I do think this is an energy of chasing, but it's about what somebody's hoping to achieve. See, there's goals. So just be careful of someone who cut you out or judged you in some way because they felt it wasn't going to go anywhere, or maybe you didn't bring anything to the table, who knows. And now suddenly they're interested only because somebody else wants to start something. So really watch that, okay? Yeah. But I feel like there is somebody very high vibrational here who's very confident and bold. They feel confident about coming in. So I'm just wondering if this person is connected to this, because it feels like it. But like I say, if somebody here comes in to tell you the truth, that someone's just looking for attention or they're only interested in what you can provide, not what they can provide for you, pay attention, okay? Because there is a person coming in wanting to date. And I feel like you've let somebody know you open. Now everybody knows you're open and available. That's what I feel. Maybe in your social circle or, people in your community. So, yeah. But it's saying to trust your intuition. I feel like you're going to know. You probably already know what's going on. I feel like you're going to keep this to yourself. I do see a sense of kind of privacy. Yeah, keeping it all in. See, you're just going to keep it all in and not say anything. But I feel like there's people that know. There's a knowing here. Yeah, but I do think you're about to receive. So it's either going to be this person coming in to beat this other person to come in faster, or you have this new, whoever gets here first. But like I say, you don't have to reciprocate to someone. It is about giving and receiving. If you have someone here who really is more interested in what you can provide, what you can give, and they don't want to provide, they're going to toss you breadcrumbs. I think your decision is going to be pretty easy here. Okay? But I do see privacy, keeping things to yourself. Yeah, just keeping it all in for now. I think you have what you need to manifest what you desire. Yeah, you desire. This is what I feel. Somebody who wants to date and take you out and introduce you to their friends. See somebody who would be proud to introduce you to their friends and family. And you may have somebody who wants to keep you a secret. And that's what I kind of felt before. Somebody just trying to, it's like they don't want it to go anywhere other than that. It only goes so far. So, but yeah, it's about somebody, a little test reaching out to see if you're interested, because it's about interest. See, now you've got this interest. And it has to do with the pentacle. Yeah, I see a spark. See, there's the desire manifesting. And somebody quite attractive, and they may see you that way as well. I mean, the Empress is here. This shows me this is where it starts. Right here, things are about to speed up. So, and definitely some of you, multiple opportunities. It's almost like the chase is on. It's all right. The Empress doesn't chase. Let them do the chasing, because then they feel like they're in control. That's what the Empress does, because then you know they're confident about what they want when they really come after you. So don't be afraid to be a little mysterious. Okay? Kind of keep to yourself. Don't talk to anyone. Don't say anything, and just kind of see what... No, I'm not saying don't talk to anybody, but it's all about privacy and keeping it to yourself. Into me, I see. It's like you already know the answers you're seeking. And I think you already know, if you were to make a choice, who you're going to choose. But it's saying to really watch out for someone who's only interested in what you can do for them, not what they can do for you. Yeah. So look at that. See, making a choice, life path. This actually could go somewhere, but it's about choosing the right person. So, and I feel like it's telling you to look before you leap. Okay, don't just rush into one of these situations. In fact, you could date both of these people and just keep it at that point where you kind of draw the line and, you know, just dating and kind of see what happens. You can go out with one person, then another, and kind of check it out. Nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't go past dating, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah, see, look at that. That's why I feel, see, letting someone know you're open, you're available. And I think there's a few people that do, especially if this is your story. But the other side, like I say, for some of you is it's just this person who puts on the brakes. And this is why I feel like you're taking back your power. See, you're the one in control now. But it's about handing over the reins to this person, letting them feel like they're in control, but you're actually still in control. Be a little mysterious. That's what I feel. Yeah. Just be careful of anyone who wants to keep you a secret. That's the only thing, where they don't want to take you out and introduce to friends and family. They don't bring you into their world, because that's the one thing I see. It's a person who will likely just come in when they want attention, and you likely won't get what you want. So you want somebody who eventually makes a commitment. And anyone who's really interested and sincere will make a commitment to at least spend time together to get to know each other. See, just the two of you. But yeah, I feel like you got a person here who, if you have a person here who's done this before, and they try to swoop in and take control before you start something new, really watch that. Okay, it's all about harmony, being fair. It's all about somebody coming in right. Anyone who comes in right, see, picking the right person is going to show you they're interested by giving you attention, by spending time with you, and by putting in effort and investing in it. Not just, I mean, investing in it in every way by making a commitment. This could go somewhere. Like, I kid you not, this looks pretty good. But it's all about this King of Swords, whether this is someone fair, because it looks like someone who's trying to be fair, but I think somebody wasn't, because I feel like we have a person who definitely regrets not committing, because now there's another person. So there you go. And some of you, it's just yourself breaking free from this, taking back your power and being open to this other energy. And it doesn't mean they are a fire sign, but they could be. But it's somebody who's bold and confident. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Very strong Leo. Very strong Leo. But I also see Sagittarius, Libra, maybe even another Cancer energy. Gemini, Pisces energy. Yeah, Aries energy as well, which tells me often with this energy, when there's lots of water, when there's also water energy, it's often Scorpio. So everyone's person is a little different. Yeah, but I feel there's definitely a collective energy of somebody coming in right, doing things right. Okay. So make sure that, and this is about justice too. Like, this is not just about fairness and harmony. This is about you doing what's right for you. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.